to our first public demonstration of the Pegasus computer. Before we're going to show you the machine running, we first want to show what's inside the machine. Over here we have the CPU slot. You can put a board inside here with a G3, a G4 or a G5 on it, and there can be a maximum of 2 CPUs on the board. Over here we have the memory connections, the IDE connector, the AGP connector and the PCI slots. Over here is the firewire connector for internal usage, and on the back side of the machine we see the 2 firewires for external usage. Here are the inputs and outputs for the audio, the microphone input, the game port, keyboard and mouse, USB, Ethernet, serial connector, parallel connector, SPDIF for digital input, and the phone line connector. So now let's hook up the machine to show you how it's running. Before we can hook it up, we first have to insert the CPU card, which you can see over here. There's an IBM PPC 750 on it, and this is a G3 CPU, so it's one of the lowest models of the Pegasus currently available with this card inside, but soon we will have a double G4 in it. Okay. Good. So here we have the power connector, the monitor power, the monitor cable, keyboard connector, and finally the mouse, which in this case is the receiver of a wireless mouse. Good. So now let's first turn on the monitor and the Pegasus. It is currently running under the open firmware with debug output enabled, so the boot up is pretty slow as it is right now. With the debug output disabled, the boot up will just take up a few seconds. Over here you can see the open firmware screen. It's currently checking for all the devices, and after this it will start booting up MorphOS. Also a little note about the IDE control at the moment. The fast ATA protocol is not supported yet, but this will be supported pretty soon. This is a driver problem and not a hardware problem. Okay, here it goes. As you can see, it doesn't take up long after the MorphOS logo appeared and the open firmware part is gone. So now we're in Workbench. Here's the backdrop, and as you can see, the transparent menu system is working as well, and it's working extremely fast. So let's give a little demonstration of Candy Factory Pro. When I open a project, like for example, let's take Gold Plague, with all the loading options enabled, you can see this logo. It's a little bit faster than expected because everything runs completely in real time. So this gives some example of how fast the machine is, even when it's running on a low-end G3. So This was a demonstration of the Pegasus for the moment. We will get back to be showing more pretty soon, and we hope you enjoyed it.